All right, I'm on the right leg today. And hopefully I can move up to the shirt. This is the bottom edge of his pants leg. And I'm going to go ahead and put the fringe on it now before I put it on the sculpture, only because it's easier to do this fringe now than wait till I get it on the leg like I did on the last time I did this last week. I think you see what I'm talking about now. It just works out better that way. Leather is heavy, and it does have a tendency to sag. As it gets used and wet and dry and wet and dry, it'll sag down to the bottom of the leg. Okay, I've made some fringe using my pasta machine, and now I'm just attaching it. Again, the reason I chose to do it out of monster clay instead of my normal clay, because it just holds its shape better. I'm not getting extravagant with the fringe because it just adds to the cost of producing. I'll paint this to look like clay. Okay, I'm only going to take the fringe up to here, and that's, well, actually I'm going to have some fringe coming a little bit more up here because the shirt's going to be covering the upper part of the legging. All right, I got my paint that I had made up for me at the local hardware store. It's a indoor flat finish paint, and I took a sample of my clay to the store to have matched, or to match the color of the clay, and it works out really good. Now I put the paint in this container. It's a kind of like a Tupperware type container. Got to make sure you clean any wet paint off the part where the lid goes, because if you don't, it'll stick and become impossible to open. All right, now I'll get my brush. I use a oil painter's brush, only because it doesn't leave any bristles. Paint the clay, and then I just the monster clay, and that just makes it look like the surrounding clay. It doesn't affect the casting at all. If you're showing your clay in a gallery setting, you don't want to have different colored clays to confuse those looking at it, because they won't understand why that clay is different color. It doesn't hurt to get it on your regular clay either, because it will just dry and blend in. Okay, I'm starting the wrinkles of the coat or shirt that he's wearing. I gotta fill in between. And under. This is the part that's wrapped. Now he's cut fringe on the edge as a finishing of the shirt. It also separates it from the rest of the shirt. Well, as you can see, I'm gradually working up from the bottom. And like I said before, I'm going to put added detail into the shirt. By the way, I just noticed, I should point out, I've got a big bruise right here. And that's because I gave blood at the VA last week. And they took it out of my hand for tests, and it just left a big bruise. So it's nothing detrimental to my health. It's just something I have to put up with because of all the drugs I'm taking. There's probably a drug that causes me to bruise easy. Anyway, so I've got the bottom of the shirt, I've got the leggings done and the feet. I'm going to put this on the clay just to see how it looks together. Oh, that looks good. Yeah, he looks good. Part of him will be able to be seen from the front part, but it won't be in great detail because it's going to be hidden by the horse mostly. But enough of it will show that I'm going to have to pay attention to getting that sculpted right. And it looks good from all around. It's going to look better once he gets filled in up here and gets a shirt, full shirt and everything like that. I got a angle adapter for my drill, so that the big part of the drill won't be interfering with the sculpture. I can just get down here underneath the clay and screw down the clay to the base. So tomorrow, I'll be working on the upper part of the mountain man. I think it's going to turn out good. Well, what I think and what it will do might be two different things. But we won't know until I get started. All right. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really would help me. Also, check out the link below this video. It will take you to a review of my 9 instructional videos that could be very helpful to you if you're thinking of sculpting. Good night, everybody.